Ladies and gentlemen, hello and welcome back to Arkham Horror Mother's Embrace. Now, as always, I am your homie Davin, and if I could ask you guys to all do me a massive favor, if there's anything about the content that you think that I can improve on, whether it be the edits, the video, the audio, my voice, my commentary, anything along those lines, if you guys could give me any constructive criticism to how to improve my content, please feel free to leave a comment below. As somebody who is brand new to the YouTube platform as a small content creator, I am looking to give you guys the best content I can and improve on a video to video basis. If I can get any of that, I would greatly appreciate it. Now, without any further delay, let's play. Now, I will not lie to you guys, it has been a day or two since I have played. So last I remember, we went to Miskatonic University. We left a swath of dead cultists behind us as we investigate.
Gravekeeper Albert Hatcher is the only one who saw how my body left the cemetery. And whatever it was broke his sanity. Questioning a madman might not be easy, but it's the only lead you have.
I do not like being interrupted. It's very rude. Now, we went through Miskatonic University in the last video, and what we did is we kind of retraced the steps of, we're going to call it Professor T, because I can never remember what her actual name is. It's kind of long and complicated. But we went through Miskatonic University and found out that somebody robbed her grave, and the person that witnessed it died, or broke his sanity. I'm sorry, he didn't die. He broke his sanity. And we also found out that she had been taking certain books and stuff like that out of the university. Now, it's all going to be a long line of clues leading us to a specific end. We also learned a little bit about how the sanity and stuff works. We have some traumas in the group right now. So I don't know how I'm going to handle that, but I think we're safe to take everybody out. Wait, I can only use 2 investigators? I want to use you. And I want to use you. So I can only use 2 investigators. Okay. Remember what this is? Oh yeah, this is bromo caffeine. This is heart attack in a cup. This is essentially like chugging a pot of coffee, making another pot of coffee, chugging that one, and then making another. Spell book, we're gonna leave for her, and we're just gonna go ahead and get right into the scenario. Yes, I would like to continue with the current group and equipment. I'm gonna assume we get 1 extra party member per mission that we go out and do, because it only gave me an option to add 2. Shrewd advice, remember to reload your weapons after a fight. That way you'll be ready for the next battle. Battle. I am going to apologize for the audio quality in the last video. It was not the best quality. I was actually trying to learn how to tweak and EQ audio. Again, like I said, brand new content creator to the YouTube platform, learning all this editing thing on the fly.
What happened to this poor fellow Albert Hatcher? What did he see to make him lose his mind utterly?
Me naked.
Surely losing a corpse he had buried is a black mark on his record. But something much worse must have happened. You must question the man at Arkham Asylum.
Arkham Asylum?
That place has a sinister reputation. The longer he remains there, the less chance his mind will ever recover.
Makes me think I'm gonna go play Batman or something, say hello to the Joker.
Mental disease is the worst fate I can imagine. Thankfully, it isn't infectious.
I hope not.
Is it?
But I don't know, there's kind of a dude like on the ground grabbing his head right there. I feel like this is something we should leave to the cops instead of a jazz musician and a FBI agent kind of taking it upon themselves to investigate the murder and the cult. Oh well.
I can't imagine a gloomier place than this asylum.
Let's ask someone where to find this gravekeeper, Albert Hatcher.
Arkham Asylum, also an amazing game, by the way. If you guys haven't played the Batman games, Arkham Asylum or Arkham City, you are missing out on amazing games, unless you're not a fan of DC. All right, so I feel like this is not a good sign when we walk in and the reception person is just chilling over in the corner, talking to himself and grabbing his head. Map of the asylum. On the billboard, a map of the asylum indicates a men's wing to the right, a women's to the left. Each floor comprises a different ward. Isolation on the first, recreation on the second, the floors for varying severity of illness. At the top are the doctor's offices, and in the basement is a boiler room. A note on the map indicates the boiler is out of order. Okay.
Here's a map of the asylum. Let's see where everything is.
First floor, isolation ward. Second floor, recreation. The floors above are divided by different types of illness. The doctor's offices are at the top.
Look at this note taped to the basement. There's a broken boiler down there.
Let's go say hi to our friend over here that's in the corner. Hopefully this doesn't snap our own sanity. A frightened guard. The guard babbles something about the recent clamor. Most of what he says makes no sense. But you catch something about a gunshot and a broken window. You feel the stability of your mind shatter. Sanity check. You have found a new item. M&P revolver ruined. We'll take that. Right there. M&P revolver. Maybe I should use that. Let's go check the little bookcase over here. Again, I am very thorough in these games. A file cabinet doesn't appear locked, but the door won't open. It must be jammed. Physical. No advice. I think we're gonna go ahead and pull. We're gonna go ahead and pull. Let's go! 5 more bullets, easy. Wait, what? Okay, cool. Those ones I just have to click, apparently. What do we got over here? Whose file is this? Is this the guy we need? A number of file folders lie on the table. Perhaps what you seek is in one of them. An unsuitable action makes the mythos clock go faster. Search. Let's analyze the content. Hey, we're on a roll. Inside one folder, you find a note reading, update. A. Hatcher's file indicating his transfer to the isolation ward, M. In another, you find a telegram dated yesterday. Heard of your patient, Hatcher, stop. We are studying recent infectious outbreak in New Orleans, stop. Hatcher shows similar symptoms, stop. Request you transfer Hatcher to us. So it transferred. So he's been transferred to the isolation ward. I don't remember what floor the isolation ward is, but maybe they'll tell me right now.
It seems Albert Hatcher has been moved to the isolation ward.
He was moved because of violent behavior. Perhaps it's best he remains in the asylum.
Why is a dead lady and a voice in my head the only person that seems to have any common sense in this game?
Don't forget this telegram. According to the sender, others have shown symptoms like his.
We should investigate. This problem goes beyond a single mad gravekeeper.
What part of cultists murdering people, somebody cowering in the corner with what appears to be an infectious madness? Do you guys not understand? Shards of glass glitter and pool of fresh blood. It appears someone shot through the door's window. Okay, so somebody's got a gun through there. Here's a bookcase in need of a tidy. After moving some of the books and objects, you notice something useful. Bromo caffeine, heart attack in a cup. Boom. Is that it? I think we're ready to proceed through the door. There are bad guys to our left. What is this door right here? Let's do this one. Let's do non-bad guys first. Arkham Asylum has separate wings for men and women. This door leads to the women's wing. You won't find your suspect there. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and inspect the room for... never mind. Apparently, we're going to go to the door.
Here. Feels like my ears want to pop.
Pressure change?
You're right. I felt pressure in my head since we walked in the door.
Let's not go through the... What did I do? A patient's file reads, name, O'Banion Danny, arrested during Speaksy raid. Despite witness identification, denied being Danny O'Banion. Initial assessment determined the patient believed he was telling the truth. Note, assigned to isolation ward since a gang leader could unduly influence other inmates. I'm going to check this locker over here, and then we will go see what is up. Bandages. I think I hear screaming. Am I the only one that hears screaming? It's like coming from the woman's ward.
What's wrong with these inmates?
Nice beard.
There's something wronger than usual about these patients.
Yeah, they're insane.
They're acting like wild animals.
They're literally standing there with their fists up. What do you mean they're acting like wild animals? They haven't even done anything
what
yet.
You say. That one heard you. I don't think he liked what you said.
Which one?
Neither did his friends. They're coming straight at us.
Possessed patient. Wait, what is that? Is that a pipe? Would you stop taking my sanity, please? Thanks. Okay, so it's gonna take 3 bullets in order to shoot somebody. I'm gonna shoot... Oh, hold up. I'm gonna shoot you first. Okay, 6 damage, and then we're gonna do Overwatch like this. I think we might be able to take these guys out relatively quickly. Simply because Overwatch is the most overpowered ability in the entirety of this game. It is actually broken as hell. It is actually broken as hell. I feel like this would be a lot easier to play on a controller. Let's go with that critical hit. We hit those critical hits. That dude just got shat on. And we're gonna Overwatch as well. Now it should be these guys' turns, and if they move. See, this is how, like I told you, Overwatch is absolutely broken in this game. Overwatch is the most broken ability in the history of broken. Wait, it only, oh, so you use it once and it's done. Okay. That makes a lot more sense. I thought, no, I don't want to. Why is he not moving? No, I don't want to confirm my position. I want to move, please. Give me, impossible to reach it from here. Okay, move. Thank you. Now we will confirm our position. Attack this enemy, yes. There we go. I think that we can probably punch him to death. Hopefully we can just punch him to death. Actually, we're just gonna shoot him to be safe. We will shoot him and waste a bullet to be safe. I thought Overwatch was an ability that once you... Oh, hello.
What's all this clamor? Did you attack that patient?
Nah, they just kind of attacked each other. They're down on the ground, dead with bullet wounds on them because they did the...
We were just defending ourselves. They attacked us.
They weren't acting normal. I mean, they were all acting the same kind of abnormal. Almost like they weren't in control of their actions.
While perhaps too simple for medical use, your diagnosis seems correct. I must concur. This is not the sort of behavior we've come to expect from these patients.
Is that how normal psychiatrists talk?
Are you one of the asylum doctors?
My name is Carolyn Fern.
Hello.
While I have admitting privileges, no, I am not on staff.
Oh, okay.
What's going on here?
People are going insane?
I know little more than you. When I arrived to see Dr. Mintz, I noticed a strange pattern of behavior among the inmates. At first they appeared timid, but soon even the meekest among them grew agitated, aggressive. The center of the activity is in the isolation ward. Speaking of which, what are you doing here?
We are going to the isolation ward.
We're friends of Professor Wilhelmina Tillinghast, whose body was stolen the night Albert Hatcher had his breakdown. We want to ask Hatcher a few questions.
I doubt he'll be coherent, but perhaps I can help. Besides, I want to understand the cause of this disturbance among the patients. Just promise me you'll be gentle with them.
We could certainly use your help, and there's safety in numbers.
Typical horror game trope. In Asylum, all the inmates have broken out, are killing each other, beating the crap out of each other, senseless and completely mad. Let's not call the cops. Oh my God.
Hope that this new addition to your group will help discover what happened to the Gravekeeper.
At least we have confirmed that you will...
To these poor, unfortunate souls in the asylum.
I'm sorry, Prof T, I didn't mean to interrupt you. At least we know for sure now that we do get an additional party member for each mission that we do, so we can only pick 2 investigators when we go out, and then we get the 3rd one when we go in. Open the character sheet. Dr. Carolyn Fern came to Arkham Asylum to examine an unusual patient, the Joker. Even in her short time at the asylum, she has distinguished herself for a novel method of studying dreams through hypnosis. The rumor mill suggests that she has an ulterior motive for visiting Arkham, something to do with a former patient who died under unusual circumstances while in her care. She's going to turn into Harley Quinn. Whatever the reason for her initial visit, she remains at Arkham out of concern for her patients. I'm sorry, I love the Joker, I love Batman, I apologize, I will stop making reference to it now. I am going to remember to reload my gun for the first time ever. Reload! And we're gonna reload yours as well. We should probably give her a weapon. Can we go into the room behind you? Wait, this is the room I came from? Yeah, can I? Okay, so we're just gonna, wait. Hold on a minute here. I was not done in here. Is there anything in here? A steel garbage bin filled with nasty conglomeration, that's a good word usage, of medical and office waste. You shudder to imagine the damp globs you might find among crumpled paper and other rubbish if you were to search it for a useful item. I think we're gonna empty it. There's always bullets in a trash can, especially in a shoot. Poking through the disgusting waste bin, you're rewarded by the discovery of a crumpled sheet of paper. Unfolding it, you read, I saw where they keep the damned thing. Such a little device. All they need to do is point it at us and we have to calm down. They keep it in the safe in the doctor's office. Okay, that sounds really useful, actually. An item that we can just point at him to make him calm down sounds incredibly useful. We're going to go ahead and use our watch for the first time. Use. So this should reset the Mythos clock, I believe.
Nice.
No traumas today. Bitches. All right. So let's check out everything we have in here. Let's make sure we're not missing anything useful. Search. I must look through this carefully. We shall look through it. Looking inside, you spot what might be something useful. Cigarettes. Cigarettes are always useful. +1 to sanity. Okay, we're gonna try to control our sanity a little better. One thing that I have not done well is control my sanity. I really didn't understand it, and now that I understand it a little bit more, I'm going to try to use cigarettes to keep my sanity level a little bit lower. The journal reads, patient remains insistent he is not Danny O'Banion despite witness and police identification. His manner and personality do seem at odds with the reputation of the notorious gang leader. Sometimes I almost believe him. Is this the doctor's safe? I believe this is. A closed safe with the classic 3-number dial lock. Entering another number, you feel no reassuring click. You got it wrong. Okay, hold on. There's got to be a clue in here to get that open. A note reads, a young man visited to inquire about his missing father, Shane O'Brien. His description matches that of patient O'Banion. Surely this was a feeble ruse by one of O'Banion's gang to effect the release of their leader. If this young man returns, call Chief Nichols at once. I feel like this O'Banion character will be a boss fight later on. Doesn't seem like a hopped up insane gangster for a boss fight. Hey, we got a watch back. The last video was a little bit longer. Like so many old tombs, this one has a lock securing its pages. Manual. The hairpin, I can pick this up. Okay, sounds good. Bandages, thank you. Can we, how many bandages can we stack? Up to 6? We'll give it to her. The last video was an hour long, and it took me about 4 hours to edit it, and I actually lost a lot of progress as my editing program crashed. So this will be a shorter video simply because I simply don't have the time to spend 4 hours editing a video. Between work and the kid and the family, stuff like that, I like to have, you know, time with the family outside of this. So I apologize if this one is going to be a decent bit shorter than the last one. I apologize. I am sorry. I would love to have the longest gameplay recordings in the world and the longest and most amount of time possible to edit, but I simply don't have unlimited amounts of time, and I apologize. A window, a plate, and a cutlery lie on the windowsill. The tableau forming a wistful scene. Whoever dined here must have gazed longingly outside. Something seems wrong with this picture. Search. The stuff needs to be moved around before I can see what's move things around. A piece of paper glued to the bottom of the plate reads 1 through 12. 112. Okay, a torn piece of paper 1. I think that's part of the combination for the safe. What's this? A note reads, the orderlies confiscated another journal from patient O'Banion. Let me emphasize that this patient should not be permitted access to writing materials. His writing only reinforces the delusion caused by his identity disorder. Should you find him writing again, have him transferred to my room downstairs. Dr. Mintz. That is a sick name, Dr. Mintz. Mintz.
So much blood. This man is beyond help. What could have savaged him so?
Looks like he was dragged.
Noise? It came from down the hall.
Cthulhu?
Over there.
Can I search him? The patient is dead, but by himself, he couldn't possibly be the source for so much blood. The trail leads down to the other end of the quarter from which you hear a terrible noise. Yeah, we'll get around to it. The door to the isolation cells, it is locked. Okay, so that's where I need to come back to find the dude we were looking for. I wonder if O'Banion is the guy we'll find. A broken bed. Wait, what the hell? Okay. I don't know what just happened. My game decided it was just going to randomly minimize. This happened a couple times in the last video as well. And I don't know if it's a game issue or if I'm pressing a button to make it freak out or what the deal is. Or no, 6 to 7 with a punch, 7 to 9. So we're going to drop this. Destroy, yes. And we're going to grab this wrench here and put it right there. I might regret destroying that knife. Because if I run out of bullets, I won't have another weapon outside of punch. I should look through all this. Okay, we'll look through it. A note in the patient file. It reads, Patient A. Hatcher to be transferred to isolation ward due to violent behavior. Patient complains of stomach ache, although the injuries to his abdominal region appear to be healing well. A blood-stained scalpel and other filthy operating instruments over this operating table. Searching it might reveal a useful item. You must hope you don't cut yourself and get an infection. Search. A tactile examination is required. All right, go ahead and examine. Wait, what? Does tactile mean touch? I'm obviously an idiot. I am the dumbest individual to ever play this game. A note from the cabinet. Albert Hatcher moved to Arkham in 1916. Neighbors and colleagues describe him as friendly, although he remains single and childless. He is unaffiliated with any local church or social organization. He occasionally invites friends to play poker at the cemetery when his duties allow. Initial assessment is of a healthy mind and body before the incident. This breakdown could not have been predicted. All right, let us go say hello to the creepy sound behind the door.
What on earth is that? That thing? It can't be real.
Yo, tentacles aren't my thing. I'm gonna have to hard pass on this.
What is this strange creature? Some sort of natural mutation. Studying it could reveal heretofore unknown truths about the... but perhaps now is not the time.
It's a brand new Pokemon. Let's throw a Pokeball at it.
It looks impossible, but part of it is, or was, human.
Kill it with fire! If I have to fight, I'm going to win. I already won. They just don't know it yet. All right. We are going to shoot you in the tentacle hole. I regret leaving the knife behind now because I feel like most of our bullets are going to be spent shooting this guy. Ooh, this guy hits critical hits like no other. It's just constant critical hits. Again, Overwatch is absolutely broken. Absolutely broke. Wait, we ruined a revolver? That's not good. All right, first we're gonna move you. Can't I attack you? Oh, it costs 4 action points. Okay, so we're gonna Overwatch. I am actually going to move right here and attack you. That's gonna cause him to need to move closer if he's going to. I don't, wait. Durability is ruined, but I can still shoot it, right? Okay, it's a ruined gun, but we're still gonna use it, apparently. I wonder if he's gonna move. Damn it, I was hoping he was gonna move. What the hell was that? Stunned. Well, that's not good. Let's go ahead and take one more shot at the dude right here. And I'm hoping we can find another knife here. Yo, easy boss fight win.
I can hardly believe we beat that thing.
Its skin is hard as steel.
I can barely stand to look at it. It makes me feel like I'm going mad.
Be careful. I'm afraid that thing might still be alive.
I mean, a bunch of insane people in an insane asylum are gone insane, well, and more insane, have gone batshit crazy. You didn't call the police. You've decided to go in there with you and an FBI agent, the two of you, to take on the entire asylum by yourself. And then you have encountered this monster, which I might add is still wriggling on the ground. Don't worry, its skin is hard as steel and it might still be alive. There is something seriously wrong with the thought process of these people. Maybe the insane asylum people aren't the ones that actually are insane.
There must be some clue about where it came from in the asylum. Maybe we can find some way to get rid of it.
Wait, do you hear that? Someone is sobbing in a nearby room.
It's a trap!
There.
Oh shoot, I didn't mean to cut you off, I apologize. A humanoid creature with enormous tentacles growing from its torso twitches on the floor. Something about its presence seems to disturb the asylum inmates. How do we know? We make a lot of assumptions with no actual evidence. A broken desk. The monster smashed the oaken desk to splinters. You shudder to imagine what such strength might do to a human body. Terrifying as the scene might be, pausing to look through the wreckage might turn up a clue. You have found a new item, Eradithor. What is... Some might call it quackery, but others swear by the cure all. Oh, it removes a random condition. We have a massive problem of not enough weapons. What do we got over here in the corner? Newspaper. From the Arkham Gazette, body vanishes gravekeeper mad by Gerard White. The body of Professor T, we're gonna call it Professor T because that's such a long-ass name. Late of Arkham University has disappeared from its plot. Local police found gravekeeper Albert Hatcher in a deranged state at the site. Mr. Hatcher responded to inquiries only with cries of "Black Goat." An unintelligible gibberish. Concern for the gravekeeper's mental state caused authorities to transport him to Arkham Asylum under the care of Dr. Mintz, which is, again, an amazing last name. Wonder if you could just name his first name like Thin Mints or... Andy's Mints. Andy Mints. Hello? Eyes wide, a doctor stares at you as if realizing he's been spotted while trying to hide. His lip trembles and he cowers away from you. Damn it. Here, take it, he says, handing you a key. It's for the isolation ward. Affixed to the key is a cardboard tag reading cells. This will come in handy if you want to get inside a cell, or if you need to get out of one. You feel the stability of your mind shatter. Sanity check. We are going to quick use some cigarettes, let her smoke it off, gain back some sanity, and reset our Mythos clock. I keep right-clicking to use stuff. It's actually left-click. Now we're going to give her some cigarettes to smoke. Use this item. I believe that gives back, what, 1 sanity? I'll let her smoke. Wait. Oh, that hurts her. Okay, that's actually... Okay. She's got that tank level, like, health, though. Alright, let's check out this room really fast. Maybe we can be lucky enough to find... Okay, so we got some filthy bandages, but I don't really know how much... I need to open up some inventory space. So what we're going to do is we're going to use this on him. We always seem to have plenty of bandages, so I'm going to use some of these right now. And use some on her. So now we have full health. We're going to check out the rest of this room, and I'm really hoping to find a weapon of some sort. A note on the table reads, keep all cell lights extinguished until the boiler is repaired. Corridor lights must remain on in case of emergency. Tell any patient who complains in the dark that the situation is temporary. Okay. There's a lot of reading in this game. Clutter litters the top of this cabinet, but the doors are locked. Obviously, this thing requires some sort of manipulation. Thank you. Hey, we got bullets. We're not so helpless anymore. All right, so we're gonna... I keep right clicking. Ah! Reload. Reload. We're gonna go over to the sink, wash our hands, take a little drink of water, clear our brains. Surgical instruments crusted with blood and other organic matter crowd this disgusting sink. Even a glance at this mess is enough to turn your stomach, but you spot something beneath all of the clutter. There are too many things in the way for me to reach it, so we're gonna move. Wait. Pat down or move? We have a meat cleaver. Nice. All right, so I'm gonna swap spots with this, and now we have a melee weapon. I was really worried we were gonna run out of bullets and he was gonna be without a weapon. Now we're gonna go back here. I believe now we have a key to go to the isolation ward and open one of these two doors. Before we do that, I'm gonna try to get back into the safe in the doctor's office from before. I am not 100% sure if we're gonna be able to do that yet or not. I gotta remember where the doctor's office was. I believe it was one of these side doors here, but I'm not 100%. Yeah, here we go. Can I unlock this yet? I'm gonna try one more time. If I keep pressing this enough times, we'll eventually get it right. Attempt number 3,972. Okay, so I think part of what I have is the paper will... Wait, have I been in here yet? I don't think that I have been in here yet. Maybe I'll find the rest of it in here. A scuffed and scarred wooden chest. It isn't locked, but it feels jammed shut. Damn it. We shake it open. Hey, cigarettes. That seems like a hell of a place to hide a pack of cigarettes. It seems like kind of overkill. A bookcase in need of tidying. It might take a little time, but you might find a useful book in the disorder. Browsing these book titles might give me an idea. Read the titles. A book of flesh ward, an incantation to harden the flesh and increasing the target's defense. I'm actually gonna get rid of these because we have so many bandages. I don't feel like we're gonna need them. It will give them to him. I am actually gonna swap around the Radithor there. I'm hoping, really hoping to find the rest of the combination. Beside the chest, you find a doctor's lab coat. It seems a strange place to leave one. Is there a doctor among the patients or vice versa? Either possibility is troubling. I mean, if you were a doctor and they were... A Victrola phonograph skips constantly over the same worn track. The repetitive sound could drive one mad. Good thing you're already in the asylum. If you were being attacked by patients and they're attacking all the doctors they saw, it might be intelligent to be a doctor, hide within the patients so they don't attack you on sight. Someone left a game of memory on the table, although it's unfinished. You can tell by the arrangement of cards that the player was winning. There's hope for recovery. Can I play piano? Bromo caffeine? I believe that is everything in this room. I don't have enough to open the chest yet, so we're gonna have to go into the isolation ward next. I think it was this way. If I remember right, the isolation ward is this way. One thing I do really like about editing down these videos, though, is I get to watch One Piece during it. I recently just started One Piece. I'm about 50 episodes in a weekend. Really enjoying it. The door to the isolation ward cells, it is locked. I'm going to go ahead and end the video right there. As always, I appreciate you guys taking the time to watch. Again, in the comments below, let me know if there's anything that I can do better in the content, whether it be audio, video, anything at all that you think I can improve on. It would be greatly appreciated. Constructive criticism is huge, especially in these early stages as I try to improve the content. We will head into the isolation ward cells in the next video. I'm hoping to have it up in the next couple of days. With it being a lot shorter, it shouldn't take me nearly as long to edit down. It should be easier for me to fit it around family and work time. Again, appreciate y'all. Catch you guys in the next video. Peace.
get some music for this?
Nope.
How long did that go?
You said 30 seconds.
How long have I been going?
10.
Am I doing it right?
I have no idea. I'm not even
Is this
watching.
31?
No comment.